Hey everyone, today I'll be covering Abattoir, the 8th level in Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, and let's jump right into it. First thing you're going to do is you're going to crouch spam right off the bat and move here. I wait a little until this guard passes through and I make this sort of round turn. I'm going to do it again, but this time in slow motion so you can actually see what's going on. And once you make your way here and you hear the suspicion music, you can stop crouch spamming and you will have to wall jump off of the garbage bin to the right on top of the brick wall that's in front of you. And it looks like this. And then once you're here, you're going to roll down right next to that guard and you're going to make your way inside this minefield. And you're going to follow a very specific route that I do. I'm going to show you it exactly as I'm doing it. Make sure to crouch spam here. Then make a jump like so. Then be careful here. Wall jump off of this wooden pallet and make a jump on this box. And you're good to go. From here you make a couple of more jumps like so. Just make your way quickly to where you need to be. And now here it's very interesting and sometimes tricky part. Now, if you know this area from casual play, basically, if you get heard doing footsteps twice in this area, you will have two guards coming your way and they will immediately come after you with guns blazing. So what you want to do is you want to make your way over this whole rooftop thing as quickly as possible and while making the least amount of footsteps possible. And we do that by jumping a lot, actually. And if you have done everything correctly, you will be able to interact with the antenna objective, and you will not have any of the guards coming after you. However, if you find yourself unable to interact with the antenna, that means they heard you and they are coming after you. And you can just, deal with the two guards that are coming. It's not the end of the world. But of course, it's time loss, so I recommend quick saving just in case before you do it. And as you can see, I'm doing a bunch of jumps here just to be quick about it. And then I interact with this antenna object. And if everything goes well, you will be able to trigger this in-game cutscene where they are panicking about one agent messing up their entire plans. Keep stumbling upon words these days. But right after this cutscene, you will have to make your way inside. So just be ready for that. Once it's over, going to make your way here. Equip your disposable pick, because you will have to unlock this door. And now, with this door on the right, if you approach this door and Lambert's dialogue is not over, quick save and quick load to skip it, because if you will open that door before this dialogue is completed, the guard on the other side will somehow telepathically know you're there and he will panic and start shooting at you and stuff like that. So just be very careful. But in this case, we will not have to do that because it's going to be over by the time I reach it, like so. So I can open it. Then you want to kill this guard. Open the door like so. Then jump on the ledge and land on this little wooden bench. Make sure to crouch, or you can, not crouch and just make a hard fall, but that will somehow alert, again, very weirdly alert the guards that something is very bad, even though they can't see you. But once you're down here, you're going to deal with this guard with a headshot. And since you killed this guard, there's going to be an additional guard right around the corner right here, so you want to deal with him as well. And then once you're here, you're going to make your way into this vent, and if you can, you will have to do a roll inside that crawling space because it saves a bunch of time. But if you don't get it, don't reset over it, because it's not worth doing a second try in my opinion, unless you know for sure you can make it. But anyway, as soon as you turn the corner here in this vent, you will have a sort of gap in the ceiling of this, at the top of this vent, and you will have to kill one of the guards that are passing by, and it looks like this. As you can see, I killed them, and that was a little bit late. Be quicker in getting myself to the other side of that gap, because if you spend too much time there in the open space, they will shoot at you and you will actually take a lot of damage. So as soon as you kill one of the guards, just quickly make your way to this pipe, and then you're gonna drop to this ledge and climb it. Quickly pass through. The reason why we shot that guard is because, as you know, there are guards below us right now. And basically, if you make them aggressive and, you know, put them in combat mode where they are trying to look for you, they will not go in the direction of freezers, which is where we're going. And that's why we want to do that. We want to avoid them coming our way. But once you do that, you're going to equip your thermal goggles, and you're going to go through probably the least favorite part of this level and probably the entire game, at least for me personally, which is the freezers. And there are 3 rooms in the freezers which you'll have to deal with, or actually technically 4. But the first one is here. What you have to do is just shoot both of these guards, nothing out of the ordinary. Be careful with this turret. Now here, as you can see, there are a couple of guards here, actually a lot of them. So what you have to do is you have to pass them like so. I'm gonna quick save again to show you how it looks. Or quick load. And I'm gonna do it in slow motion again. And then once you're here, you're just going to shoot this guard. And shoot that guard and just move through like so. And then once you're in this last room, you're going to shoot this guard. Then another guard that's coming here. This guard, he has 2 locations. He can be either on this side or he can be on this side. Either way, you have to be very careful because he has... But be careful with him because this last one has like insane reflexes in like probably the worst visibility imaginable. But once you're in this crawling space, you can reload, and then you'll have to make your way outside of the vent. And then you will make your way to this little panel, interact with it, quickly go down here, and now you're in part 2. Alright, now that we're in part 2, you're going to roll through this little gap, crouch spam, and hit this guard like so, knock him out, and then you're going to shoot out this lamp to make sure that you don't get hit by the turret. And once you're done with that, you're going to equip your sticky shockers and shock these 2 guards, and then shoot out the further lamp like so. This will also make these 2 turrets shoot towards the ceiling. Now with this last one, you can either YOLO, which is what I like to do, but there is a backup strat. I will use another runs video for it to show you how it looks in case you want to do that. But personally, I just prefer doing it YOLO, because making a jump like so, usually 2 jumps, will only hit you a couple of times max. And then right behind the corner here, you'll have 2 guards, which you'll have to kill. And once you're done with that, you're going to equip your smoke grenade and just run inside like so. And right here is where you will perform Grinko skip. I'm gonna have an entire video on Grinko skip, which goes into more detail, how it works and why it works, but for now I'm just gonna give you like a general sort of guide as to how I do it. But basically, you will want to carefully make your way past this turret and speak to this ambassador. Quick save right after, get back out, and then shoot a smoke grenade there. Then also kill that guard, and then you'll want to kill this guard, kill that guard, and then you'll have to kill a Grinko, like so. And then just kill anyone who is still alive there. That sounds very sadistic. But anyway, then you're going to quick save a couple of times and run into this turret and make the turret kill you. But this will cancel all of the remaining dialogue and will give you a mission complete screen instantly, and you can just pass to another level. And that's basically Abattoir. I hope you learned now how to speedrun Abattoir. If you have any further questions, please let me know in the comments down below, or you can join our Splinter Cell speedrunning Discord, where we're more than happy to answer any and all of your questions. Until then, thank you for watching, and have fun speedrunning.